Hi gorgeous, I'm Karen, and today I'm going to dive into a subject that I'm very passionate about, and that is beauty for mature skin. So it doesn't really matter if you're in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, or any other age. I want to celebrate our inner beauty, our natural features, and learn how to enhance them with a bit of makeup and skincare. So if you like that, then keep on watching. Let's talk about the canvas that we're working on, our skin. As we age, unfortunately, we need to invest more in TLC and just pamper our skin a bit more than we usually do. I start first of all with a serum, maybe hyaluronic acid, maybe niacinamide. This one is from The Ordinary. This is niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. I really like it. If you have hyaluronic acid, also perfect. Use it. Use whatever you have. Don't go out and buy anything that I recommend. This is not the purpose of this video. I'm not here to recommend products for you to buy. Use whatever you have at home. I'm just tapping it all over my skin, and I'm not forgetting my neck and décolletage. These are also important when we are working on our skin. And of course we can't do our skin without eyes. So I'm using this one from Revolution Skin. This is 5% caffeine and hyaluronic acid eye serum. I use this one first. I'm just taking one drop on the palm of my hand, just tiny bit, and with my ring finger just tapping it under my eyes. This one has caffeine and hyaluronic acid. This is great for our mature skin. These just plump up the skin and minimize fine lines and wrinkles, and the leftovers are on my lids. Don't forget your lids, they are also very important. So after I serumed and I let everything sit for a minute, I'm taking my time, I'm not in a hurry. I really need to put something on my lips because they're super dry, so I'm using this one from Wet n Wild. If you've been following me, you see that I use it a lot. This is called Rose, and this is in a clear shade. You just twist it up a bit, not too much because it can't go back. And my lips are super dry, and this one really hydrates my lips, so by the time I'll be ready to apply my lipstick, my lips will be all plumped and ready for the lipstick. So let's continue with the skin. Okay, I did first serum under my eyes, and now I'm going for cream under my eyes. I know, 2 steps, but I really feel that it helps. So next time I have a mini by Dr. Barbara Stroom. This is the super anti-aging eye cream. I have a mini. I got it as a sample, I think one of the beauty boxes from Cold Beauty or something like that. Well, you can't really see anything. I'm just taking with my ring finger. I do recommend not doing what I'm doing and using the spatula to take out the cream, not with your fingers, because our fingers has bacteria, and when we put them back in the cream, we add bacteria to the cream, hence it will go bad quicker. So don't do what I do, do as I teach. Okay, now look at my face. Do you see that I have here some redness here, and a tiny bit of redness here? I'm using this one. I got a sample size when I bought on iHerb. This is from Hero. This is the Rescue Balm Color Correcting Green Cream. This corrects red, green corrects red, I have a whole video about it, about colors, so you can check it out. I'm just starting with a very tiny amount, and I'm just applying it on places that I have some redness. So first I'm applying it, and then I will rub it so it will absorb better, just like that, and on my chin. Okay, and now it's time to blend, because we don't want to be green. But as you can see, it helps with reducing the redness, which is why I really love using it. It's a mini size, but you know what? I didn't see, at least on iHerb, that they have a bigger size. I just got it, I think, at half price to try. Really like it, really enjoy using it. Okay, now we're ready for the cream. Now I'm using just a drugstore from Garnier Hyaluronic Aloe Daily Nourishing Cream. Just like that. Let's follow up with a rich moisturizer. Mature skin tend to be drier, so don't be shy and use moisturizing. Don't use a lot. This one in specific, a small amount gives you a lot of ground, and you don't really need a lot. I'm just taking like this, applying it, and don't worry if you see white, we're going to cover it anyways. And just on my forehead, and I'm not neglecting my neck and décolletage. Especially at our age, it's very, very, very important to give this place some TLC. And let's move the necklace and really make it absorb to the skin. Don't neglect any area. Very, very super important. Now let's let it just dry a bit before we continue with our sunscreen. Very, very important. Do not skip sunscreen. This one is from a Beauty of Jason. I hope I am not butchering the name, because this is Korean and I'm not native in Korean. This is a very, very popular sunscreen. I gave in and bought it, and I'm pretty glad I did, because it's a very good sunscreen. It says relief sun, rice plus probiotics, SPF 50 plus PA plus. I'm just exaggerating with the pluses, but I can't emphasize enough how important it is to apply sunscreen. It is recommended to use half a teaspoon or 2 fingers, so I'm just going to take and apply this on 2 fingers, just like that. It looks a lot, but don't worry, you have to, because we want the protection, and if we use too little, no protection. Sun is very, very damaging, and because of global warming and everything that happens in the world, then every year the sun feels hotter and hotter, and it makes it even more important to use sunscreen. That amount was enough for my face. I'm taking additional quantity for my neck and décolletage. I'm not neglecting, and it's very hard with the necklace. I usually apply the I wear the necklace after I finish everything. Maybe I should have done that also for this video, but it is what it is. Okay, so I am all covered with sunscreen, and the black canvas is ready. Let's just start. Oh, primer is your secret weapon. It's going to help smooth and hydrate the skin, and I'm looking for something that will help me with my pores. I have 2 options. I have this one from Tarte. This one is the smoothing primer base. That's what it says, Double Duty Beauty. And I have also from Tarte the Timeless Primer. This is a pore filling primer. It looks like a paste. I'm going to start with this one, just taking on my finger and applying it where I have large pores. Every skin is different, but most of us, well, there are some exceptions. I have a friend who is a year younger than me and her skin is flawless, and she did not do any surgery or any Botox or fillers or whatever. She just has genetically great skin, and of course I'm jealous, but she's lucky. But me, I'm not so lucky, and I really need some help with this primer. So this one usually goes to the T area where we have pores, especially now in the summer. I am following with this one, which is more like a cream consistency. This is how it looks like, and I am feeling everywhere else that I did not use the Timeless on. So not a lot of product, just something to help with the longevity of the makeup and give the illusion of less wrinkles. It's just an illusion because they don't do anything, basically. Just an illusion. What do you think? Oh, I think much better. Okay, let's see what's next. It comes to foundation. Remember, less is more. Opt for a foundation that is lightweight and not very heavy or cakey. We don't want anything to settle into our fine lines. Usually you have the laughing lines or the forehead lines or these lines, I don't know their names. So I'm going with this one from Nude Stick. It's very hydrating, or you can have or you can also use a tinted moisturizer. This one is from Nude Sticks. This is their tinted cover foundation. This one is in the shade, where is the shade name? Oh, Nude 2.5. So I am using it with my fingers first, and then I'll go over it with a sponge. I really love the tinted moisturizer by ColourPop. They have a great tinted moisturizer. I really like the foundation from Dior, the Backstage foundation. You saw me using them already many times before on my channel. Again, this video is not to encourage you to buy new makeup, just to try different technique and different products. Search your collection. I'm sure you have something that can work out. Don't go and buy anything unless you have nothing in your collection. You know, you're new in makeup, you have nothing in your collection, then go right ahead. But other than that, I really don't recommend buying anything. I'm just showing you what I use, and maybe you already have them in your collection. Okay, I'm just blending it out, and I'm not using a concealer, so I am taking this up to my eye area, under eye area. I'm not using the concealer because I don't want anything to cake up and enhance my under eye wrinkles, and I have a lot of under eye. What's wrong with me? I just get so excited filming these videos because I really like teaching you stuff, and I really hope that it helps. So do write in the comment section down below if it helps or not, and if you have recommendations for me, I would appreciate it. It's a beautiful dress. I bought it a few years ago, I think. Love it. Okay, So again, I just forgot to say that the sponge is damp. I damped it, I wetted it, I washed it, and then squeezed it until all the drops of water are no longer there. So this is damp. Don't use wet, completely wet, it will ruin everything. And don't use dry, because first of all, it's not very comfortable on the skin to feel a dry sponge, and it will not do anything. So if you don't have a sponge, you can use a brush. That's also fine. Next up is just a bit of bronzer to warm up the face and give it some shape. I'm using this one from Fenty Beauty. This is called, this is in the shade Mocha. This is their matchstick in the shade Mocha. This is how it looks like. A very pretty shade. It took me forever to find my shade at the store, and I was at Sephora, and then I asked one of the workers and they recommended this shade for me, and they were right, of course. I'm just tapping it from the wand. I find it's easier to work it with my fingers, that's why I'm doing it. You can use this brush if you want. I do recommend doing it like that because it makes a difference. Our fingers are the best brushes. And voila. Can you see that? Just give me some structure and warmth to my face. I think I need additional here. Let's take from the swatch. Just because I'm lazy. I'm entitled to the right. Okay, let's see. I want to do my brows now. Now, I'm using a pencil brush. I also recommend using a powder if you want powder. This is from LA Girl. This is called Featherate Brow Shaping Powder Pencil. This one is in dark blonde. I do recommend opting for a pencil or a powder. They will give us more natural looking brows. We're not looking for anything very harsh, very defined, something very neutral. You can see I'm just feeling where I need to, because I'm starting to lose pigment in my brows. Unfortunately, as we age, we lose pigment in the brows. It is what it is. And now I am going over it with my spoolie just to shape them as I want. Very natural brows. Let's start with an eye primer. I'm using this one from Urban Decay. This one is to prevent creasing. This is called the Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This one doesn't give a lot of product, and you can always add more if you like. But it gives us a sticky base, and it helps to make another clean canvas, because we want to have the same shade of skin, or at least not have any redness or brownness or whatever we have on our eyelids. I am going over a bit with my finger, just a tiny bit. That's it, that's enough. Now for eyeshadow, I'm opting out for something old from Colourpop, going Coconut. I know many people love this palette, so I thought maybe you already have it. Again, I don't want you to buy anything. Any neutral eyeshadow will do. Matte, a subtle shimmer, that's all we need. I'm not going to do anything special or anything, just to define my eyes. I'm starting out with this neutral leaning, it's all neutral light brown, I guess, and I'm adding it to my crease. If you don't have neutral eyeshadow, you can use a bronzer. If you have a bronzer palette, even better, because you have different shades of bronzer. But if you have only one bronzer, it's also enough. Apply it all over the crease and then apply some highlighter for some shimmer. Bam, you have a look. Don't go buying. If you don't have, don't go buying anything. Please don't go buy anything if you already have. Search your collection before buying. I know that marketing is very sophisticated now with all the influencer and everything, but please don't buy if you have it at home or you have something similar. That's all I did. And now I'm going to apply shimmer. Let's take the middle one. It looks pretty. Let's take this shade here. Very pretty shade. I'm just applying it all over the lid, just like that. If you want, you can take a dark shade and apply it in the outer corner to give more definition. I don't want this look to be too complicated. I do want you to use whatever you have at home. This is a swatch of the shadow. So I could have taken, and I've done it before, a highlighter palette like this one, or even iconic London duo. Doesn't want to open, I don't know why. Here I could have used this shade. Could take whatever you want. You don't need eyeshadows. Okay, for my mascara, I'm using a favorite from Maybelline, Sky High mascara. I just want to give my lashes some color and maybe some lift, and just apply it like you normally do. Now if you don't know, then start with the base of the lash and wiggle it, and it coats everything. Just start with the base of the lash and wiggle it, and then just add some more color. Just wiggling. I did not redip. I'm going to redip now and add more. I basically just want people to see that I have lashes. If I get some volume or length, oh great. Now I need to clean it. Do I have something here to clean this with? No, let's put it aside. Now I have lashes. You can see them. You couldn't see them before. Okay, I really want to add some blush, and for us mature girls, cream blushes are a must. Now for a pop of color. Cream blushes are fantastic for mature skin. They add a natural looking flush and a dewy glow. You don't have to use this one. I also have my Rimmel one here. I have lots and lots of others. I just chose this one for this video. Just took it out of my collection. And this one I'm using my finger again. I'm just taking my finger, just like that. This is a swatch. So let's just smile and apply on the apples of our cheeks. I need more. This is not as pigmented as I remembered. Oh, maybe it is. I just needed to put more. And I'm taking a clean finger and just tapping, and if I want, I can take the same damp sponge we used earlier and just do that if I applied too much. I can always add more if I want, and I do want to add a tiny bit more. love cream blushes. They are great for mature skin, as I already said. It adds youthfulness and radiance, and I really like them. And it gives me some glow. Okay, great. Ooh, really like it. Okay, next up, lips. Now my lips are, the lip balm is already dry, and it helps to moisturize my lips. Like, okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm using a creamy lip liner. This is from e.l.f. This one is called Cream Glide Lip Liner, and the shade, where I have it here, yeah, this is the shade. The shade is Pinky Swear. So this is Pinky Swear by e.l.f. I'm looking for a shade that is similar to my lip color, and that's why I chose it. I'm just applying it around my lips. Just like that, it glides. It's very similar to my shade. I am taking this one from Catrice. This is their Shine Balm in the shade 20. This is their lipstick. And we're looking for something that is creamy, not matte, that it will give us some plumpiness. Or you can use a tinted balm. I have from Wet n Wild this one in 2 other shades. I could have used that and double duty the lip balm, but I wanted to really use a lipstick. It is very similar to my skin, my lips color. It's kind of an anti-aging tip from me to you. Okay, so this is the final look. What do you think? Did I forget something? No, I used everything here in this box. Okay, there you have it. A beautiful, confidence boosting look that enhances our natural beauty at any age. Just look at it again. Just remember, makeup should be fun, and experiment with shades, with texture, with different kinds of products, and find the ones that work the best for you. You are beautiful however you look. You don't have to apply makeup. You don't have to, but it's fun. Well, I love it. I think it's fun. It gives me joy, and I really love it, and that's why I'm here, to share the love, to share the joyness. So experiment, try, see what works for you. Maybe for me cream blushes are magic, maybe for you they're not, but if you won't try, you will never know. And please don't buy anything. Use the products that you already have at home. Before we wrap up, I want to share something personal about me. For years, I struggled with the idea of aging, of being more wrinkled, and you know, the beauty industry is kind of influencing us to think that wrinkles are ugly. You shouldn't have them. You shouldn't mature. But you know what? Even I matured. I never thought it's going to happen, but it did. You know what? I never felt more confident, more beautiful than I do now. Every line, every silver line in our hair tells a story of us, of who we are, of our legacy, of our history, of the person we became, and we shouldn't be ashamed of it. We should be proud of it. I know I color my hair and I want to hide my silver lines as well as you do. But embrace it, it's a part of you. I highly recommend you to do that. Celebrate ourselves. Let's just celebrate ourselves and feel more confident today and from now on, with makeup or without makeup. Okay, so beautiful friends, this is the end of this video. Do let me know if you tried any of this technique at home. Let me know if they helped you. Write down in the comment section down below if you enjoyed this video, if you have any tips for me, for us, something that works for you and I should try, or we all should try. We're a family here, so share your comments and your thoughts. Do let me know if you recreated this look, how did it turn out for you, which products you used and you love and you can recommend. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, it will help me out. And if you stick it to the end, then thank you so much, because it really helps out such a small tiny little YouTuber here in the atmosphere of YouTube. So I do appreciate it. And if you haven't done that already, then please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. That way you will know whenever I'm uploading a new video. I'm going to take some coffee because my throat is kind of dry. So I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.